My name is Sandra and I'm so happy to open my YouTube channel. For the long time I really was going to do that, and finally I got the time, I got the energy, and I got the courage. So in this channel I will reveal lots of daily basis wisdom and practical tools, techniques, which is you can use for any spectrum of your life, from emotions to the physical body to relationships, to understanding the universal laws, to understanding the energy, and etc. So, and today we having like close and heartwarming chat with my friend and our employee and our editor Sari, and he got really interesting questions to me this morning, which is I really got concerned a lot, and I really wanted to give him expanded answers to it, and not just answers but the tools how he can actually go and practice that himself. That will be a really interesting video, and I hope you will get some ideas and some insights from it.
Sandra, I have social anxiety. I have fears, especially when I face someone and I want to make conversation with. What's your perception of that?
I have my own theory is how to overcome your fears, your issues, and without actually doing something hard on yourself, like putting yourself in the jail of working out and self-improvement and everything else. So there's your personality. There's, for example, there's Sari. There's one body, one heart, one brain, right? And this Sari has these issues, this and this and this, fear of anxiety in the social interaction with people. And to the idea to go and to change this Sari into totally another person, would not be afraid of going social, of interacting with people, of showing yourself, expressing yourself, is too hard. Even the idea is already bringing you headache and fear and make you lock down even more.
Exactly.
Than you can imagine. So you'll be like, no, I will not even start. I will not even do the first step. So there's a solution for this kind of people, this kind of issues, which is you creating a doll. You creating a Frankenstein, if you know about the Frankenstein. It's you creating another human, looks like you completely, have your face, have your body, same like you. Do your doppelganger. You create your doppelganger, your copy paste. And it has a part of your heart as well. It's the same when you create in this Frankenstein, you take your heart and you split it in half. You keep one part for yourself and you put another part into this Frankenstein. So it has the same your heart, the same your feelings, and the same your vision. But the difference between the real you and the Frankenstein, what you create is this Frankenstein is a brand new person. You just created him. So he was just born, like right now. So he doesn't have those settings and those softwares what you used to have. It's clean. So it doesn't have your programs, it doesn't have your fears, it doesn't have your anxiety, it doesn't have all these issues. It just has a part of your heart. It's like your doppelganger. So it's just a part of you, but this is not completely you, this is new you. So what you do, you create in this Frankenstein, basically is duplicating that from you, bringing that out of yourself, and you can even name it, not the same your name, but name it by another name, create a new name for this person, because it's becoming like different person, but it's still you. So you name it, you give it another name, maybe even you give it another style, how you dress, how you walk, how you talk, you give it that. And the point is, this Frankenstein is a clean software. It's in new Windows. You just upload this Windows. It doesn't have any files. It doesn't have any storage. The memory is full and clean. So what you're doing is you do the setup and you programming this Frankenstein. You write the code. You write code which is you need to put into this Frankenstein. You write the qualities. You code in the qualities and you code in all the programs what you ever need into this Frankenstein. Like, I want to this Frankenstein be fearless. I want this Frankenstein to be brave. I want this Frankenstein to be courageous. You set it up exactly how you want because it has a clean surface. It has no background as you actually do. As the Sari, the person who's sitting in front of me, this Frankenstein is a brand new person, is a newborn person. So you set it the way you want. And whenever you need to go and face something in the real life, like people, like you need to express yourself, you need to do some job, you need to meet a girl, you need to interact with the business people, you need to do anything. And if you don't have that ability to go and actually work with those people and do those things, you just set your Frankenstein to do all the job for you. You just put this doll, you just bring this doll and let him do whatever you need to do. And this your Sari, he's sitting there in a comfortable zone inside of him, in his office, in his little office, in his little cave, and he's doing these things, what he's doing the best, and he's not interacting with anything. The Frankenstein do everything for himself. Try this technique. Anything what's like terrifies you to death, you cannot do this. You cannot jump over your head. No need to. Bring this your person, in our example it's Sari. Bring him to his comfortable zone, to his comfortable place. Let him there, let him sleep, let him play computer, let him listen to music, let him do whatever he wants to do in his safe area, and let the Frankenstein, let your doppelganger to go and to do all the job, and you will just watch. And the point is, this is not like a separate physical body. It's not something outside of you. It's still you. So you're the one who will go and to do actually all the job. Your actually physical body will go and do all the job. But the Sari consciousness will stay there inside, somewhere in a comfortable place for him, which is the Frankenstein will go and to do all the job, but it still will be you. So you don't need to like jump over your head and do something what can break you apart, and in the same time you will make all the things done, and in the same time you will overcome your fears, because the Frankenstein doesn't have the fears, so he doesn't need to overcome it. He doesn't need to do anything, to do any efforts. He's already brave because you code him to, you set him up to be brave, to be strong, to be masculine, to be attractive, to be sexy, to be abundant, anything. And he will just go and do that for yourself, and it will gain into your scheme of experience.
Sandra, sometimes when I sleep, I feel like there is someone or something touches me, or there is some kind of person is around me, like I'm not alone. Can you explain exactly why is that?
Yeah, so you have two ways of possibilities what might happen. The number one way is that our brain has a huge power and huge impact on, same as emotional, same as physical world. So sometimes our brain is creating the things which is happening like for real. For example, our sensation go into the physical world and creating a picture, creating a subject, which is our brain putting that much of energy into that, so it's become the reality. There is one theory of phantom theory. I will give you just a brief example about that. Let's say there's a person, and for some reason something happened with his hand, and the doctor must amputate, which is cut his hand. And after some years, this person can start to feel some sensation in this hand, which is not existing anymore. Let's say the hand start to itching, the hand start to tickling, and the person just unwillingly and unconsciously start to go and scratch this hand, but there's no hand existing. There's no hand. There's nothing to touch, and he still feels the sensation after many years since his hand was amputated. So the same how our brain can do the impact for the physical world, it can actually make us believe that something is real, which is might be not, but our brain has that power, that huge power, it can make it real. The same as this example of phantom theory, which is the same, like sometimes we can create smells or create visions what our eyes can see, and believe me, it will be true. It will be absolutely the same reality as anything other real, as the sun in the sky, as the people going around. You might see the things the same real as would be in the physical world existing, but it's actually not, because our brain create these impressions and create this reality in the physical world, which is scientifically proven. So this is opportunity number one. And the other thing what might happen, that our brain is to create in that visions or imaginations in terms of protection, in terms of protection from our deep emotional issues, of our deep sensual issues. So this kind of things which is turning into physical impact is want to protect us. So that's again the brain product, which is to make the things physically real. And this is all real, the same real as anything you can touch, you can feel, and you can see by your own eyes. Which is this possibility, it also goes along with everything what kind of we imagine. Sometimes it's not imagination, sometimes it's really real, sometimes it's absolutely real, which is the energies are existing, the spirits are existing, the things which is we not able to see by our physical eye is also existing. So anything what's coming to you, just be open to that, see what it try to tell you, because anything what's coming into you, what's bringing something, it want to talk to you, it want to have the contact with you, it want to have the connection with you. So I advise to just be open to it, be open to it as a subject of information, as a subject of giving you something, of bringing you something. Maybe out there there's the answer for your question. Maybe out there there's this spirit or this substance of energy which is want to give you something, which is want to tell you something and want to teach you something. That might be as well. Everything what we imagine, it's not imagination. This is another paradox of this reality, of this universe. The idea what I want to bring you in this video, that you actually able to be, each one of you, the creator of your own reality, and there are endless possibilities how you actually can do that. There is no just one manual what can fit to every person. No, you are unique. Each of you are unique, and you have your own needs, you have your vision, you have your own experience, and this is totally normal. So it cannot be the same manual, the same structure of rules and conditions for each one of you which will work. So there are endless possibilities, endless solution how you can work on yourself, how you can improve yourself, how you can work with your emotions, your physical body, your imagination, and the things you create. So the thing is, I want to give you that idea that there are ways which is you can find out for yourself and use it in a practical way, not just the theory. I want to give you the practical tools. I want to give you the practical wisdom which is you can use on a daily basis to improve yourself, which is, it's a work with our consciousness, it's work with our brain, and it's work with our body. It's work with our physical body, the way we can feel it, the way we can understand it, the way it has a language to us, which is we need to learn as well. So please give it a thumbs up and share it, and Just share all your emotions, share all your love, as you feel like, because I know you've been expecting this video a long time ago from me. You've been expecting me going more live and me going on YouTube. So here I am for you, and I'll try to do my very best, my darlings, to just bring you lots of positive energy, bring you lots of insights, brings you lots of knowledges, what I've been gaining from the lives of my experience, my own experience, the experience of the people I've been working with through years, and basically the structures, the rules, and the tools, the guidelines, how to live this life in joy and abundance. Namaste.